Well, hello again, and I'll show you today another tools I've been working on recently, which is to simply transfer shape keys as long as the object is in the same position in terms of world, as in overlapping. As you can see, it is in the same position, and as long as the vertices of the interesting part of the of the point of interest of the mesh is aligning with the base mesh under it, from which the shape keys are to be transferred from. So as you can see, there's the source mesh here, which actually has the main shape keys that were manually done one by one. But let's say I have this other mesh which, due to other requirements, due to other engines, requires the palms like this, rotated. This is for Unity, this is for Unreal Engine. But, well, if you try to transfer shape keys on this, it's absolutely not going to work. Even though if let's say I have different, even if I have different poly counts, I can just, for example, grab the head. I just need the eyelids. I'll just select this section. I'll click Control Link and duplicate and split. So I'll just show it right now. As you can see, still working, everything perfect. I'll just yes, so I will hide the one underlining and I'll just keep this section here, which might be maybe more interesting to actually just leave the head. So I will try to not grab any other section, invert that it faces. That is it. As you can see, this is basically a copy of this. If you add this, there's no chance you're going to transfer shape keys the normal way. It's literally just going to stop you and say what should be in the other order. It's already present because I was testing. As you can see, everything deleted. This is the main. Oops, no, this is not the main. This is the source from which I separated this section. This is the actual one on which I was testing, which is the one without the palms down. I can just delete them, as you can see. And well, if I was to press transfer shape key, well, vertex count is different, so it's just skipping it. There's no shape key transferred. Just select here. Well, actually, you don't need to select anything. You can just deselect everything. Press space. Currently there is no button. I didn't even give it a name or anything. This is just for testing purposes, and it will come with its own UI. Well, not its own UI. It's its own button within the main add-on, most likely here, where you can just run it. You click it, and here you have the simple menu. You click a source. Sorry, you select a source and you select a target. Then here you will have the list of shape keys that are available to you. So you grab the source, which I want it to be the separated head, and then the target. As you can see, it lists every single shape key as well as a known shape key, which is just so it does nothing in case like there is nothing in the list. There is no shape key on the model. And well, let's just say Joe close and okay. As you can see, this is an error that can happen sometimes depending on the order of operations, which is still something I'm trying to work out. But again, simply do it again. There's no more that error, and as you can see, it's working. I'll just hide the head. Again, it's just a singular head. There is nothing else. Completely different vertex count. There is one slight issue. The way shape keys work, it's every single vertex is mapped to the shape key. The way it's detecting if it's a shape key, it's checking if the distance from the other vertices is corresponding. So let's say now that I've separated the head, there is going to be no issue. Okay, so sorry, that was the one, the wrong one I selected. As you can see, there is no issue here. Perfectly transferred, nothing on the model wrong. If I was to do with the entire model, which has matching, well, vertex count, but has completely different hands This is permanent. This is not a this is not an armature. This is permanently put in place like this. So how are you going to transfer it? Well, it just does the same thing. There is no issue with that. You go here, delete it. Again, let's do the process again. Run it. It saves the option. Instead, though, this time I don't want it from the split head. I want it from the entire model. Here comes the issues with how Shapekeys work. If I click OK, well, again, the layer, I'm still trying to figure that out. Again, simply run it again. This shouldn't be an issue when I actually release it. And well, this is the problem with having an entire model. But this also to like show the Shapekeys is perfect. It converted perfectly. There is no error in it. But due to how Shapekeys are made, well, it's trying to match the unmatching the different topology and geometry. As you can see, it's trying to flatten the hand, which is not something it can really do on both sides, because the basis is trying to get it from is effectively this hand right here with the palms facing down. So there is no equivalent for it. So the Shapekey will transfer like this. But as you can see, it's even easier because you can just create Shapekeys singularly on the section and then transfer them. Like this is just an issue with mismatching topology. It's not an issue with anything else. Just grab the section. This is again the head. I can do the entire workflow without any of those errors. That is just to show you can actually do with different topology, as long as the topology of the Shapekey you want to transfer is matching. It doesn't even need to perfectly match in a symmetry. It's checking for the closest vertex at the exact coordinate of the source target. So even if it's like not fully symmetrized, if it's not fully mirrored, that is not an issue. That is not an issue that you're going to run into, like mirror Shapekeys. That is not a thing, because it's getting the closest point to it, not the exact same coordinates. So I can just simply run this again. Same error, layer is not present. First Shapekey, then there is no body. So oh no, right, it's still the eyes, so there should be no issue. Again, the double click, I'll figure it out hopefully when I'm done with this to actually publish it. And that's it. That's all it took. It's completely done. There is no issue with that. Here we go. That's literally done. That's how to transfer Shapekeys with Alxoverhaul, and it will be coming with either 0.5.7, well, not actually, maybe 0.5.6 patch 2, or maybe patch 3. Depends on how fast I can fix this. Basically, it's creating a layer, but it's not saying it created the layer already. So it cannot add the actual positions, so it just adds an empty layer without the shaped vertices. Well, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll find this useful, as I've personally used other add-ons. I have nothing against the other add-ons, but there is add-ons alongside, like Shapekey transfer, which simply, again, nothing against whoever made this, but it crashes instantly. Like, no matter what, it crashes. It just doesn't work. It's been made for 2.93, so I'm running on 4.1, 4.2. That is not going to work at all. Like, this is instantly a crash if I run it. So this is this creation. I decided to create this one on a personal need, and hopefully you will need it too. So feel free to download it. It's free on GitHub. You can just get it. Keep updating the add-on every week, even less if I manage to not get distracted while I work. So thank you again for watching. I've said that already, and hopefully you'll enjoy these tools. Thank you.